And they look like juvenile tracks. Oh, that's an entryway.
You said you knew where we were going.
You got it. You can see like the little eyes and the mouth.
Right
What do you see there? Yeah, now these have been defaced. There we go. Open sesame!
Yoo! It was nice knowing you. Like, this is crazy.
Allie, walk with me, talk with me. Here we are, up in the woods once again, this time on a much needed road trip down to Oregon. We find ourselves down here at a place called, well, we can't tell you where we're at. All we can tell you is we're in Oregon at a super secret 8,000-year-old hidden petroglyph cave wall.
Yeah.
Yes, at least that's what we want to show you. The Santiam Native Americans were the ones that found this. They came here along with the Kalapuya and the Malala Indians. These people were headbinders too. The Native Americans at that time were doing cradle boarding. If you look in the work of Marcia K. Moore, the Longheads.
And the Chinooks.
So what were they doing up here? They were meeting at this cave wall, putting in really interesting petroglyphs, including like geometric shapes. There's definitely animal tracks of some kind in here. Yeah. Possible Bigfoot stuff too, carved in or etched in beyond what is like a relief of cinnabar, which is a stone milled up here on the Santiam Pass. And maybe like an ancient petroglyph that shows what appears to be like something related to Cairo, Egypt.
Yeah.
You guys be the judge. I did a cursory Palm Pilot impression of it here in my hand. We'll show it to you more in depth as we get closer, but anyway, interesting spot.
Yeah.
And kind of totally hidden. So
they don't really want the public, just like anybody going there because they've had damage, but technically it doesn't say that we can't go. Like,
you can do a reverse search image of this little parking lot. And of course, when we actually get to the caves, all of these petroglyphs are going to come up. So you do your own research, figure out where we are. A lot of fun. If you watch Flash of Beauty, there's a little hint in Flash of Beauty, Bigfoot revealed of where we are too. So anyway, let's grab our packs and head on in. There we go.
Gotta stay warm.
Ordered on Etsy now. $29.99.
Temu, actually, I think.
Temu?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I've been hearing about this for some time and have been wanting to see it, so I'm excited.
I've been here a couple of different times. The first time I came here was when I wandered into a group of Bigfooters, of all things, at the last camp spot here. We're going to walk past. I recognized one of them, a guy by the name of Don Monroe. And if you know Don Monroe as a Bigfooter, then it's hard to miss him. You've had a chance to meet Don Monroe a couple of different times. Describe Don's personality with us.
Don is full of some very cool stories, his adventures. What he always kind of referred to him as, he's got his buck knife in his mouth, and
yeah,
he's like a old cowboy, like kind of vibes.
He's the last of that generation. Like it's hard not to call him one of like the forefathers of Bigfootum. I'm sure he probably is.
We should point out the fact that he recently had a house fire and lost everything, and there is a GoFundMe that was put together by Priscilla, who runs the Sasquatch Summer Fest. And so if anybody can pitch in and help Don just to get himself back on his feet. He lost everything, which is horrible.
But if I know somebody who can overcome obstacles, it's this guy.
Yeah.
Because when I met him, I'll show you, he was asleep underneath one of these oak trees, kind of curled up in a little ball with like his bomber jacket over his legs. And he looked as happy as a clam. He woke up with a spry step and he said, "Hey." And so we started talking about Bigfoot stuff, but he took me back to this area where these petroglyphs are and kind of gave me a baseline education, Don Monroe style, on what was possibly represented on the side of the cliffs. Now, interesting enough, no digging and no metal detecting. The reason is because of the bandits that would come in here. Reportedly, they found like giant arrowheads, relics. I think they even dynamited the base of the shelter back in like the 40s. Sounds horrible, but there was no laws being passed about, you know, digging into ancient sites like that back then. So a lot of reports out here, reportedly caves that go deep in this area as well. But the area we're heading to is more of like an overhang. It's not really, it's more like a dwelling. When you get to these glyphs, you'll have to kind of make up your mind what you see, because there's certainly representations of giant bears out here. I remember specifically a big bear claw or bear print. But near it are what look like Sasquatch footprints. They don't have claws. They're kind of like flexible toes, and they look like juvenile tracks. I'd be curious to see what an actual historian would have to say that understands this site, or hear from the First Nations people themselves about what these are. So anything that we see here, comment below on what you think, because there's a couple of little quests in here regarding petroglyphs that I think might be related to glyphs that I've seen on the side of I think it's called the Box of the Seraphim in Egypt. So we'll get to that part when we get up here. There's also, I believe, a six-fingered hand, which if you know anything about the red-headed giants, one of the legends is that, and this is probably white man's bastardization, Native Americans would put up their hand like this, and they would basically be showing whether or not you had 6 fingers or 5 fingers. I think the six-fingered giant with the double rows of teeth and the bright red hair, that all matches witness descriptions. You can imagine what this looks like when it's July.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, and it's a real slack tide in the summer.
Yeah, that looks like perfect floating water right there.
By the way, I don't know exactly how to get there. I think I kind of remember. It may take us a couple of tries to do it.
Wait a second.
Also, there could be floods, a flood zone water that we have to tromp through. And so that's why you have on your mucks. I've got on my Gore-Tex boots.
You said you knew where we were going.
I have a general idea that it's off to the left side.
He said it was a short trip. Knew right where it was.
I did say all those things, but you have to get your woman out here. There's really no evidence that this place even exists. It's not a place that is advertised. Did you see one sign about the petroglyphs on the way here?
No, the only thing was like the no digging and no metal detecting, but that could be, you know,
anything.
any park.
Yeah, but there are rumors of other caves and other areas up here, and I'd be curious to find out. See, the thing about this place is it's better to come in the evening and come with a flashlight, because if you hold a flashlight at an angle, just like the hieroglyphs in Egypt, you can pick up a lot more that you just can't see when the light is flat.
Is that empty?
Oh yeah.
There's an empty snail shell.
Good
I'm
luck.
taking it. Yeah. Oh, check for prints. Check for
Here we go.
prints.
Expect more of this.
What are we gonna do here?
You got it. Nice moves.
Ladies, comment below. Would you prefer your boyfriend or your husband? Be honest about the length of the trail. Comment below.
This took like 6 shots of espresso to make happen. This video is brought to you by Dutch Bros and the Hilltop Espresso Stand in Sweet Home. Now wait, come here. So we can go that way, or I think there's a long cut. No, it still may be a little tricky. Not too bad.
Oh, dang. If you're not walking through the puddles, are you even living?
Okay, so now see how the mountain is getting closer to the side of the trail? This is when we'll start looking for offshoot trails that go to the left, maybe in about 10 minutes or so. This is what I thought it was at first, just like something like this small, but that has nothing to do with the one we're going to. Yeah, I mean, you could tell people
Fire.
have had fires back in here.
Yeah.
Recent fires. Who knows what happens if you go up higher and higher.
Yeah.
But we march on. Okay, now this is the kind of trees I'm looking for. We're looking for a trail that goes off to the left.
There you go. Is that not it?
I think this alley just spotted it. I think that is it.
It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Dang.
This is it. Usually it doesn't have water dripping down it, but
Yeah, it's adding an extra layer of like magical
yeah.
vibes.
You can see why they want to keep it protected.
Yeah. Is that petroglyphs?
Here, this is where they begin.
Wow.
And you can see why with a flashlight in the dark you can see a whole lot better.
Yeah.
You kind of have to stand back to see some of them. Yeah, there you go. Almost looks like a horse hoof or
horseshoe.
horseshoe, and that's like a figure 8.
Mm-hmm. Triangle. Some kind.
Yeah,
but
geometric
this
patterns, they said.
additional-
Now look what's just to your right. This is that 6-fingered hand. If you stand back, you can kind of see that it's a right hand.
It's long too.
Yeah, let's see if I can show that any better. And then these, I was told these are like spots where you put offerings and stuff. That's maybe why that's got a little burned etching on it. You can see where the land used to be here too, because the white is newly exposed sandstone. And if you look right where Allie's, basically her shoulders are, is the beginning.
This looks like a normal amount of fingers here. It's barely here.
Now this one's really interesting. I think this is the cinnabar face. You can see like the little eyes and the mouth.
Yeah.
And this would have been the cinnabar stone. Now here's the grizzly print. If you see this
Oh, wow.
big bear paw. There you go.
That's
right
cool.
there.
Even all the way up here, there's another.
Yeah.
So
did this break off? Is this piece missing? And that was a complete, you know what I mean? Because here's some zigzag patterns. See how this is freshly exposed? There must have been something here, because you can see where the zigzag kind of stops. You kind of have to stand back in order to see some of these.
right
What do you see there? More.
Zigzags and
Oh yeah, look at this.
there's a snake.
All the way up there. So the ground had to be up here at some point.
Yeah. And then there's individual marks here.
Yeah, deep scratches.
Yeah. Wow.
This almost has like a little wavy serpent looking thing there, like soft hills. Now are these rivers, maybe this is the Santiam River.
Yeah, maybe.
Mountains. Now this is the one I brought up as far as Cairo, Egypt. And I didn't draw it just perfectly. It's mostly just a line with 4 or 5 vertical lines dropping down from the horizontal line like this. And I think it was on the box of the seraphim, that's an angel ranking, I think. Seraphim.
Your squiggles go all the way up here too. You see them, they're kind of more so here. That looks like the pi symbol almost.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's a person inside of it, I think.
Is there?
Barely. I almost see like a little head and like stick figure arms. Like a hut, maybe?
Yeah. You need a stronger flashlight to really hit it.
Totally. This shape, it's almost like a tongue or something. I'm not saying that's what it is, but tongue shaped is like, I keep seeing it all over.
This one?
In different directions, yeah. Like, or the ones that don't have the cap off, like it's just the horseshoe shape.
So this is when cultural pareidolia starts just creeping in because your mind wants to make synergy out of this here.
Look at that.
So that's the big bear claw, and these are...
Oh, these are the family prints?
Yeah, now these have been defaced. See this white? This is not supposed to be here. These are all pristine cinnabar. Someone has come along and touched these up with, I don't know what. So this is probably why this place will be off boundary soon, is because of shit like that. Because these were, see what I mean? Like they have toes.
Yeah. That one looks more human for sure. These look like bear.
Yeah.
But it's interesting that they put a more human looking one next to
that's been defaced.
That's
and then you can see the big grizzly here. So maybe this is the baby bears with the group.
Okay. Wow. And then this
just to give scale too, I'll pull back. Just to show you how vast this is. You know, here's a little alley. How tall are you?
5'3".
5'3".
Does it keep
there's
going?
A little bit of an eco mist, or I don't think it's raining, but I think it's just like the trees are just, there's just dew coming down off of this here, this rainforest. I don't really see any more glyphs over here. It's like they were confined to this one area. Do you want to turn on your ghost app and see if your spirit talker will answer any questions about this?
Okay.
Let's see if we, do you have to have a signal?
No, in fact, I think it's better to not have a signal because people claim that if you put on airplane mode or whatever, that you're less likely to get the generated stuff. Is there any Native American spirits here that were a part of creating these glyphs, these symbols?
They hear me scream.
That sounds, well, maybe not. Could you tell us what some of these symbols mean? Or what they mean to you? We come with total respect.
Floating.
Floating.
Doesn't that look like an altar stone?
What was this stone, this boulder used for?
Help.
Help.
Help. They hear me scream, help.
Yeah.
There's the letter H way up there. How would you?
Saw that.
You'd have to get up there with a ladder.
Yeah.
I mean, unless, I can't think that that would be archaeological. That looks too much like a.
Well, it said Eugene.
It said what?
Eugene.
It did?
Yeah.
Is it possible that this thing is obviously listening to or checking your maps to see where you just were?
It's possible. We're on SOS right now, though. That's another H right there.
There's an H, and then we saw the G.
Yeah. That one's like a big engraving one.
That looks like it's the same wear and tear as the rest of them.
I know. So I wonder.
So.
But see, that's like the reddish rock paint over it. Okay, to prove that there's actually somebody here, what's the noise we hear in the background? Can you tell us what the
Please take care.
Oh, do you want to go? We come here in respect. We're here to learn. I know that this place is sacred. We don't want to take anything. And we're here to educate people. So if you could be the conduit of education for the masses, that would be our mission statement.
Don't tell people.
Oh, come on. Don't tell people about it. Okay.
Wow, with a fairy.
Now that's kind of crazy. Okay.
Does this?
Well, we can't wait. We're making an episode about this, but we won't. I tell you what, we'll take away the location. We were talking in the opener. We'll reshoot the opener, and we won't give away the location.
Yeah. Is there any message that you have for people in general? Maybe not
Top.
top.
What is it?
Top?
Oh, up here? Is there a message up here? On top of the mountain or on top of the, or maybe the top glyph?
Yeah. Can you go?
Yeah, it's sketchy though.
Is it?
Yeah. And there's bats.
There's a shapeshifter.
There's a shapeshifter on top?
Yeah.
Okay. Will he communicate with us? Will he visit us down here?
Or should we avoid it?
I'm walking around.
I'm walking around. The shapeshifter's here.
It's probably elemental.
Do you want us to go now?
Victim.
Victim.
I don't want to be a victim. If you could give us a specific about where we are right now or a name,
Yeah.
something really specific. Because you're on airplane mode, so I'm more liable to trust you.
Tears of blood.
Well, they say this spot was used for gatherings, hunting parties for the First Nations people, Indigenous people that were here long ago. They say 8,000 years ago. Also, it was a holy site.
Is this where they would process an animal to eat?
Emerge.
Emerge. Is this where things emerge from? Is this like a sacred rock that... Maybe you're right. Maybe this is like an altar rock.
Well, even the slope of it feels like a place where you'd lay something down. Here's some weird powder. Almost looks like
Yeah, there's more behind you.
hydrocal, or like somebody was, maybe it's a moss or, I mean, a fungus of some kind.
Could be. Can you please tell us something about these glyphs and these symbols? We see the bear, the squiggles for mountains, we're assuming.
You know what this face looks like? And I don't mean to be graphic, but this looks like the Tom Hanks volleyball.
Talking about Wilson?
So there's like a little cross and a little U shape right there. That's something different. See this
Yeah.
symbol right here?
Protect.
Protect that.
It just says protect. Or maybe it means protect.
Yeah, these need protected for sure. I don't know if people can make that out, but those look like more bear claws and zigzags.
Yeah.
And right in here. But again, it looks like a piece of this dropped down and there's a lot missing. This is totally flat. I never really noticed what a roof that is.
Yeah.
They did spells.
They did spells. Where should we go next? Because I have a little surprise for Allie about where I want to take her, but I'm willing to leave that narrative if you have a suggestion of where we should go next.
Now.
Now.
No? Yeah.
All right, well, anything else that we need to know or you want to tell us before we leave? It's your last chance.
The attic.
Okay.
Okay, now you're going crazy.
All right.
All right, we're going to shut it off.
Okay, bye.
So just one of the hidden locations out here that I've been to over the past 20 years. And now you know all about it. Not too many people do. I mean,
Yeah.
super old, an archaeological wonder. There's one place that's not so hidden, Allie, about 30 minutes from us, up near north of Foster Lake, in a place called Quartzville, Oregon. And it was a TikTok sensation of a guy by the name of RB Diesel. I think that's his TikTok name. And he's just some biker dude on a joyride north of Foster Lake. And he claims that he saw a giant walk into the mountain. In fact, if you go to Google Maps, you can find this location called Giant's Door, north of Foster Lake. I've never seen this spot. We obviously can't climb to the top of it like this.
Yeah.
But it is a public location that does talk more specifically about, you know, possible giants roaming around out here. So it's just a fun, campy little thing. Anyway,
right.
if we ever come back here, I say next time maybe we bring our flashlight so we can pick up some of these a little bit better.
Yeah, definitely. All right.
Let's head to the Giant's Door.
Okay. Goodbye. Thank you. Oh yeah, it's right there.
See the rope?
Oh my God.
Someone was crazy enough to,
No way.
to go down in.
That is crazy.
That's way more extreme than I thought it was. Because I saw a guy go down
You
a
did?
rope. There's a video people can research. So, I mean, if people haven't looked this up, you need to look up the original post by RBD Cell. Just type in Quartzville Giant's Door. He claims he saw a giant walk into that door. I think it was called Giant's Door beforehand. Mm-hmm. It's on Google Maps. You know, they didn't name it after his TikTok, I wouldn't think. It's only like, 4 years old when this happened. Don't know anymore, no video evidence of anything. But this dude, he got all the way up there. And it's so treacherous, I can't even tell you how wet and slippery and crazy that looks.
Yeah.
Like if you fell, there's no way you're surviving.
No, that's super sketchy.
It's almost like it's an overhang, like you'd be hanging out like this,
Yeah.
right? You gotta say, "Open sesame!"
Wow, this is stunning.
This is where the giant comes and takes his morning bath. Look at that, dude. We need to get a boat.
I know,
Go look for tracks down here, Allie.
right?
Just with a little tiny Minn Kota battery-operated trolling motor, we can just skim across those little coves.
That'd be amazing. This is a perfect paddleboard, though.
Is it?
Yeah. This looks like Hills Creek where I used to go. No.
Whoa, if you fell off this, it's all
I
over.
know. This whole thing is sketch.
Here, let me hold that.
Please don't get any closer.
I mean, it's a straight drop off. I mean, we're taller than the Doug firs.
Mm-hmm. Here's a good shot,
Any
too.
more sign up here? How the hell did that guy get up there and get a rope? Anybody who's followed this case, they always just kind of stand there and film. But I'm going to show you just how steep this is. Here's some footprints.
Boots?
Yeah, boots. Big boots. There's no way to climb up that.
No.
Absolutely. I don't care what kind of expert climber you are. You got to come in from the top. And you got to drop in with, I don't know, a 200-foot climbing rope. It's all the way up there. I don't even know if people can see it. Do I think a giant walked out that door? Probably not. Things got weird in RBD Cell's life afterward. I think there was some drama that unfolded with his family over it. He started getting recognized as the giant guy in the little town of Sweet Home. I think maybe like Men in Black stuff started to happen in his life.
Really?
That's what he said. Now look at this tree. What happened here?
Did a rock hit it?
Yeah, big ass rock. That's how crazy this is. Give it a shot, Allie. See if you can get him to come out.
Hello? Mr. Giant? Come out and...
Wait, let me get a shot of you saying something. Wait, do it again. This will be for our thumbnail.
Wait, make us look really giant.
I can't because...
If I get close. You. Hello?
Let's try to do a harmonic. Okay. Giant's door. Been there, done that. So do we put it by a big monster winked at me here, or be kind, giant?
Let's hide it. Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
Goodbye, giants.
I mean, I've been waiting for at least 3 years to lay eyes on it. And I'll say it is very weird looking.
It is.
It stands out.
It totally looks like a door.
Which makes me think the giant's door has been around before RB. But this is a known quantity, and maybe this is why there's a pull out. Maybe he came up here to see it, and maybe he had a real moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or something actually occurred. But it certainly doesn't look like peeled away moss or anything like that. Like if something did retract, like Jabba the Hutt's door in Return of the Jedi. That's what I picture, like, you know. So, fee fi fo fum. We're out of here. We'll see everybody next week, every Thursday. Remember, this is your place for strangeness, quirky, the weirdness, and sometimes even off the peninsula, you'll find us doing our thing out of state. In fact, we have a trip coming up to Utah right before our festival, Olympic Strange Days in Beaver, Washington, where you can still get tickets at olympicstrangedays.com. We'll be down at Phenomicon with a booth. If you don't know anything about Phenomicon, just know this much. That it's kind of where the real shit goes down, right? Like this is all of the Skinwalker crew. You're just in the hub of weirdness. And we're going to be there. The Flash team will be there. All right. That's it for us.
See you in the trees. A cougar could be sleeping in there.
Yeah. Wow, look at it down there. What is going on back in here?
That's what I'm talking about. This is crazy. Like, this is crazy.
This is like Narnia entryway stuff.
Yeah, and it's not trashed in here. Like that teenage kids are graffitiing and partying. This is wild. It's really slick in here. It's wet.
That's the only way to get up, too.
Whoa. I mean, behind us, the cave thing. Cave-looking thing. Can we get up through this? Or does it just drop off right there? Whoa.
Yeah,
goes that way, too?
Pass this by.
I mean, let's see.
This is more of a destination than the Giant's door.
I know. Oh yeah. I think we can walk right up to it. Oh, look at that slide.
Oh, cougar slide.
Well, I don't see any boot track.
I don't know.
Do you?
Let's go check it out. Really found a spot.
Whoa, dude.
Back here, people probably just sit and hang out.
If I were a Bigfoot, this is where I'd hang out.
Well, they do disappear during. They do disappear.
Oh, finally found some graffiti.
Oh, that's an entryway. That is a little cavey cave.
Oh, we don't know if there's anything in there.
Here, hold this. I'll shine a light. I think it's just a dare zone. Like, would you dare go in there?
It looks like it goes around. It's starting to really rain now. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool. This is super cool. And then just this back here.
There's more.
Yeah, like a big crevice.
Oh, another trail out of here.
We're on top of it.
Are we?
Yeah.
Cool. Look how bright that moss is. I don't know if the camera can do it justice here.
Yeah. I mean, it's got the same vibes as like that tunnel part of Tobe and Allie.
Wait, I gotta, Allie.
What?
I gotta go in. I promise I'll come back.
Okay. It was nice knowing you. I love you.
Birthing canal.
I have, watch out for holes.
Wow, there's a little opening off to the right here. Not much, but golly, I want the ring.
Got claustrophobic just watching you. Very cool.
Wonder if there's any disappearances since it's a boulder field, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
this
Yeah,
would
what
be
kind
a
of boulders are these?
last known place for some dude. Nice discovery. Okay, now we can do our outro.
Okay. Well, we tried to get the giants to come out and they didn't come out, but we did find some giant, awesome boulders.
Yeah. Allie's alleyway.
Anyway, did you think I thought, or did you think I saw a Bigfoot at first? Because I was like, wait, stop, pull over.
Yeah.
Freaked out.
All right. That's it, folks.
Okay, we really are out this time. Hopefully we don't get hit by a car.
All right. We'll see you in the trees. Bye.